Get on. There we go. So I've already done the loading thing. I've already gone to gone through the loading screen. So we're going to start a new adventure game. The Seagull has landed. I think we're going to call this one. So I'll start a new adventure game on there. So first thing I've got to do is got to pick my suit. A lot of these are usually locked. This suit in particular is locked. It's just because I've unlocked one of the planets, which you have to do in game. Which, well, we'll obviously get to doing that at some point over this series of streams. So you get a few suits to start off with. I used to just run around in the flight suit because I think it's just, I don't know, there's something kind of cool about it. But I've recently been using the exotic suit. That's for unlocking one of the planets, but I can't remember which one. Either way, we'll get to that as well. Or I could use the Terran suit. Retro suit's pretty cool. It's a bit like from the Jetsons, if you're old enough to remember the Jetsons. Bio suit, ain't no way I'm that thin. Sorry, pal. We're different entirely. That's why I kind of went with the old flight suit. There's the bubble suit, which is quite cool. Kind of looks like a roll-on deodorant, so you get like the smell of the astronaut like comes out on the visor when you roll him along. I think that could be quite the scent of space. And there's the exosuit, and again, there's no way I am that sort of shape, so I'm gonna go with the exotic suit because that's pretty much the shape of me. And I'm going to keep it in that grey colour because I kind of like it. But you could, I might as well show you. You can go through here and you can pick different colour schemes. Oh, actually I quite like that in white and orange. You know what? I might actually go with the white and orange this time because, yeah, white and green's pretty cool. White and yellow, white and red. Let's go. No, I'm going to go white and orange, I think. Yeah, white and orange. So we're going to go start new game up here. Let's launch our craft. No training this time, just straight into it. Are you confirm these settings? Are we ready to go? We're ready to go. Booyah. Let's go. Doesn't get shot down out of space this time. It's like they've just said go and land on that planet and work out how the hell to get off it. It's pretty much the crack of this. And all those other planets you can see in the distance, yeah, we can visit those when we've built spaceships and stuff to get there, or rockets I should say. It's not really spaceships, it's not like zoom that sort of thing, but it's just yeah, cool. Anyway, so quite a nice looking first planet. It's a relatively easy planet to be. It's very tame. There's nothing that really can like do you any major harm here. So we've got the landing pad. So if we got to the landing pad, first thing we're going to do is we're going to examine that because we want to reinitialize a cargo drop. Oh, I'd already done it. Right, okay, so what we need is this oxygenator, which means we'll unpack that there and I'll pop that inside this, which means I can now run tether trails like in the training vid that I did So I can plop a tether down when I've made them, and that can feed oxygen down that line. We need a platform. I'm just going to chuck you here. We'll rotate. Oh, what you do? Chuck you here for now. Fine. Unpack. You can have some power from the base. Happy days. Put the medium printer on there. I'll just lock the thing to the floor. I want to unpack that. There we go. Okay, so what have we got? What have we got? We have got not a lot to start off with. We've got no bytes. The bytes are kind of like the currency in this game. You scan certain things around the planet, or you put into a machine to scan certain things around the planet, and it fills up your bytes, and you can spend those as so you can upgrade, so you can buy new blueprints, so you can build other stuff. So yeah, so here you've got your line of printers. So it starts off with, you've got a little printer on your backpack, and you always have that. Whether you've just died, whatever, you've always got your backpack printer. Medium printer, we've just printed one of those. Has to be put on a platform for it to work, so that's why they give you a platform to start off, which is very nice. Thank you very much, System Era. That's a good, helpful start. Large printers for building bigger stuff, and shelter, which I don't think I've ever really sort of been in. What do you get in the shelter? Oh, this is for, yeah, okay, yeah, this is what? Large printer, shelter, base building item. No, that's the extra large printer. Oh, I'm losing the plot. Anyway, so my backpack's empty. I've got absolutely nothing. I'm going to pick a direction. Oh, there's some over there already. Let's go and see what that is. See if there's anything worth having on it. We'll get some compound while we're there. Tool out. I love that though. The way it deforms the terrain. It's just so satisfying. It's like playing in like clay or. Oh, you're going to give me a solar panel straight away. You are. Oh, yes. That is a good find. See, my oxygen level is going down on my backpack. You can see that black bar as the oxygen depletes. This needs to go on a platform for it to actually do anything. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it down. I'm going to pop it down there. And we'll come back for that. So I'm going to go into my backpack and make some tethers. Let's tether ourselves. I'll probably begin to talk less and less about what it is that I'm actually doing when we get into the actual nitty gritty of it, because eventually it'll just be obvious what I'm doing, hopefully, if I've done it right. So we want to get the rest of that compound, but for now I'm just running a tether trail out because I've got the tethers here. Let's see what else we can find before we even need to build anything. There's usually stuff just kicking around. I'll have that. Oxygen filters straight in my backpack with the Y button. And another medium solar panel. Heck. Oh, they've been very generous to me today. Another set of power cells and a medium solar. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, run. So at the moment, I'm just kind of like chucking power at the base, ready. So when I start running machines and stuff there, these will sort of just make sure that everything runs a little bit quicker. I don't really know a quick way to put that stuff down. I just tend to open my backpack and put it down, and he drops it at his feet. I'm sure there's probably a more elegant way of doing it, but who cares? Right, so I'm going to put that power cell. The base can use that for now. So I picked up in there some oxygen filters as well. So if I get separated from my tether trail, it basically means I can make my own oxygen. Oh, as I was saying about bytes, there's a research sample there. So if I hold Y, it scans it, and it says I gained 17 bytes in that little bubble that came up there. I hold scan again. I've got 21 for that one. Now these little things, where they pop out of, they grow back. So you can kind of leave them as they are and then keep coming back. At least to start off with. There's not a lot of bytes in them. Eventually you get to a point where Now, this must be from some update, because these guys aren't normally in the game. Package and send via EXO request platform recovery rocket. Ah, so we get points for sending them back. Obviously, must be some event that's going on which I haven't looked into, but that's cool. So these things here, I'm not going to use them on these little doohickeys. I'm just going to pick them up. They're made of graphite, which you can mine and then turn into packages. And what packages do is you can, you know, when something's printed and it comes in that little box or a slightly bigger box or an even bigger box, and then you unpack it from that. Well, the packager, it does it in reverse, so you can then pick it up and carry it somewhere else. So you can have like 8, excuse me, 8 packages on your backpack, for example. Go somewhere, unpackage it, which is what I'm going to show you, which is what I do with tractors and things, so I can get tractors to other planets. But we need a tractor. Anyway, let's just rattle on and start doing some finding of things. Okay, so this is resin. You can see that poking through the floor there. I'm going to go for this far bit first. And we're going to go here, and let's get mining this resin. I don't really want to be mining it from the far edge first, because as the hole gets bigger, you're going to find it harder and harder to reach with the reach of your tool there. If the volume of the game needs to come down a bit, this game's always a bit. It seems always a bit iffy, and the volume always seems to get quite loud when I'm using the tool, and maybe difficult to hear me. Whether that's you, Spaceman. I've just seen that comic book film. Hi mate, how you doing? So this macaroni cheese looking stuff is the resin which you use for making like platforms and storages and lots of things. So as you can see, there's just like, it just keeps going down. So I tend to like absolutely destroy a patch. I can't really pick any more up at the moment, so I'm just going to leave that bit there. It should be fine. So we're going to go down here. So if I actually, oh yeah, right. See, my backpack's full. My gun's full. There's nothing on there. What I can do now, I can't put anything in there because that's the printer. But if I change that to something that requires resin, ta-da! It's freed up another little slot. So I can then go up to one of these, pick up that, and now that fits in my backpack as well. I have a well and truly full backpack. So we need to make, important things to make are a canister for your gun, which basically is for when you destroy land, it sucks it up, fills the canister with soil, you can then put that down. Without one of those, you can dig a hole, but you can't fill it in again, which is dangerous because you can fall in and then not get out. And you can't build bridges, you can't flatten areas, that sort of thing. So we'll be building one of those pretty swifty. I need to just get rid of some of this stuff off my backpack here. There's got to be a quicker way to drop this stuff. I don't like leaving stuff on the floor, because the more things that I get left on the floor, there is a tendency occasionally for the program to have a little bit of a spaz out, and it chucks stuff through the floor. Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I realised that none of my Christmas presents are going to get delivered in time. They're currently one of them is currently in Hamburg. So Catherine's not getting a great deal for Christmas this year, which is a little bit disappointing. But you know, that's just as it is. Have a Christmas is what I'm saying. Not a merry one. Just have a Christmas, everyone. You know. Let's not sugarcoat it. I don't really want to package that up. I don't even know if I can package that up. I'm just gonna. I maybe shouldn't be putting them on there, because if I accidentally package that up, that'll probably cause me a problem. But they can stay on there. Why you tether yourself to the wire, because if I run over here, as soon as I leave that, I lose the backpack uses power here to like mine stuff. It doesn't use a lot, in fairness, so you can keep mining for quite a way. And then the oxygen here will eventually go down, but at the moment I've got some oxygen filters, which I use my resin for, which is another way. See, the printer now is using power, and that's not going to fill up because I've got no power creating source like a wind turbine or a solar panel or something. So if I go back here, there you go. That powers it all up from the base. It also gives me oxygen to fill my oxygen thing. The trouble with the tethers is, it's the sort of like a double-edged sword. They're really good in some respects and a bit of a pain in others. Setting a tether trail that you can go all the way around the planet if you want with a tether trail and come all the way back. If one of those tethers gets knocked, then it turns off like anything beyond the base. So you can suddenly find yourself suffocating, or you could be driving along in one of your buggies that you make, and it can knock a tether out, and then it can kill the rest of the tether trail till you go and put it back exactly where it was almost. I mean, there is a bit of, but the way I put my tethers down, it's sort of like they're on the limit anyway, usually. So yeah, you've got to be fairly close. But then the oxygen filters mean you can sort of, as long as you've got resin in your backpack, you can run further. You're not as restricted to the tether line, and actually it's like that's when that safety net's gone, you tend to just crack on a bit. You don't really want to hang about. Tethers obviously are good because if you follow them, eventually you come back to your base, which because it's really easy to lose where your base is, because the planets are fairly big. So we'll just see that one. I didn't put that in the right place. Put that. So I'm just going to scan this doohickey. I'm not even going to bother with my tethers now. I'm just going to actually make a few oxygen filters and... but I'm going to need to stand there until it's powered up. So that there is a piece of research. Pick that up and get that back to the base. Eventually, I've got nothing to put that in. So what you need that for is there's a research tower. You put it in there, that takes power from the base to run, and that takes more bytes out of this, so you basically get more money to spend on other stuff. No, you really don't want to lose your tether on the other side of the planet. But if you do lose your tethers, look for resin. It's the quickest and easiest thing to do if there's a problem. Find some resin, make some oxygen filters on this planet at least, and it sorts you right out. At least you can breathe again while you sort of stop panicking. Because yeah, there are moments. Right, cool. He's a little bit slow. I'm that used to like just jumping in my tractor and blasting off to go and find things. So I'm gonna just see what's. Oh, see that? Put a tether down. Didn't connect to anything. I'm just gonna get a bit more compound, a bit more resin, and then go and start like kind of organising my base a bit and getting some stuff going. You can see obviously there's a mixture of both of them in there. You get that little symbol on the terrain tool as well that tells you what you're mining as you're mining it. It's like a metal detector. So if you hover, you see it's sort of like flicking between that and that shape, depending on whether it's over the resin or the compound. But there are, I want to say 36, maybe 36 different resources that you can either mine or refine in machines. So I'd like to get to a point where I've got. Does it get these big canisters that can hold 400? Yes, it does auto tether. Yeah, it does. As soon as you go near it, so as long as you're within distance, it's just like automatically just like chucks that out to there. So I'm gonna have to, because I'm sort of getting me distracted talking too much. I'm gonna have to make myself a small canister because that is really important. And because that's a gun-related doohickey, doesn't have to go in your gun. But I like to keep that on the top of my gun. Yeah, we didn't like that. So let's make something, shall we? Let's see what we can make. Turn tool off and go in. Yeah, examine. So we want a large printer. We need 3 compounds. So I've got 2 of 3 compounds. So let's make it. Need a large printer. I'm going to make that anyway. I should probably be making platforms first, actually, thinking about it, because the large printer is going to need a large platform to sit on. That's another compound there. So if you go up to this, you can either put the stuff, like you can hover over the hologram and click, you hold the left trigger and then use the right trigger to put something in there, or you can click on the printer itself, click examine, and because it's gone green now, you can just click green. And that will now start printing a large printer. Cool stuff. What do we need? What do we need? It's like kind of it's a little bit tricky to know what to build first when you first like kind of switch the game on, but it's not always the case. Canister's very important. Work light, I don't need that yet. Yes, they're important, but I haven't got any copper. I need copper for the work light for definite. Small generator. Small generator might be quite handy actually. Yeah. Can I make that straight away? Yes, I can make that straight away. You crack on with that printer, you, and I'm just going to go and get myself a the bits to. Hey, yep. See now, if that was a really deep cave, I could be in deep doo-doo there. I could have fallen down there, then panicked and gone, oh, I need to find resin so I can make oxygen filters so I don't die. Cool. Right, so we've got large printer. Don't want to do anything with that just yet. We now need to make examine research chamber. We need a research chamber. We also need a large platform. B is better, but that's the only one I can make at the moment. So like large platform A, we'll make you. I'll make a few of them actually, because I can. Yeah, I'll make a few of them just so I can get some stuff, get the basics going. I don't really want any more of that. I want to get some more resin, but I don't want to like kind of disappear too far until I've got this all ticking over nicely. Oh, small printer. Small printer. Make a small printer. So the good thing about the small printer is it only takes up one slot on there. So if I take this little doohickey, turn it that way, there we go. So now I can make loads of stuff on the small printer as well. So we'll see, we can make a medium printer like the one that's printing. We can make a medium platform A. Oh, they might be good for the solar panels for now. One resin, yeah, we'll go with that. Well, to show you some of it, it's quite good to see some of the different. What happens when you die? What happens when you die? You, if you're on the surface, like a beacon comes out from where your body is, so you can go back. You drop your backpack, you drop absolutely everything you carry, and you get flown back in. You can die as many times as you like, but you can get flown back in to this main base, and it's up to you to get back to where your backpack is if you want it, if there's cool stuff in it, if stuff that you need, or you sort of just have to bite the bullet and crack on. But if you die underground, your beacon doesn't seem to ever get through the surface. So if you die underground, you've kind of had it, unless you know exactly where you went. Yeah. So the plan is, as much as possible, don't die. No one wants to die if we can avoid it. But I'm sure that came as a shocking revelation for you there. Nobody wants to die. So what can I do now? Now that the sun's gone in, I've got somewhere to put my solar panel. Brilliant. That's some epic timing there. Never mind. Let's make a examine. We'll make another medium. Thank you. Trying to work out what order to do this in. Large printer. Thank you. You come over here as well. Boop. So now what I'm doing there is that at the moment hasn't got any power. It hasn't got any oxygen that can go through it, so I can't tether to that at all. If that was the closest thing, I wouldn't put a tether line out. As soon as I take this little cable and whack it on there, it's now feeding power and oxygen to that one, so that can now be used for other things. But I did, and I'll put I can stay there. Sort it. Yeah, things obviously work faster if that solar panel was running off. I had a wind turbine. Right now, that wind would be great because it would be powering the printers to go faster. So I'm going to take. Did I make a Jenny earlier? I don't know if I did. No, I don't think that doesn't matter. So we'll go and get me research chamber. Oh, that's a large platform. I thought I got a research chamber. What happened to my research? What happened to my research chamber? Large printer. Research chamber. 2 resin. Oh, 1 resin, 2 compound. Notice that the small printer only needs... we can only take a couple of ingredients. The large printer, or the medium printer, takes more ingredients, like the on the little printer head there, and the bigger printer takes more. Kind of like to keep my printers all together if I can, but to start off with, you just got to like I say, you just got to get going and put stuff wherever you need it, and then you can start organising your base once you've got the basic. Once it's ticking over as a working base, then we're golden. Need that on that. No, thank you. That's, yeah, you go on that. Oh, it's taking a bit. Oh, it's taking its sweet time, isn't it? Oh. Let's go get some research. And do you know what? I am going to make a little generator because I might as well make one. I'm going to go on. I'm going to as soon as I can. Ideally, I want to make a tractor as soon as possible and a trailer, and get myself out collecting bytes, and getting the and collecting the research. Oh, that's something I wanted to try. Someone suggested that it would be possible. It's a bit of a waste of one of these doing this, but someone suggested you can put these on these large. You are a beauty. That's good. Those large pieces of thing, like imagine that's a piece of research. The large ones, you have to carry it. You can't put it in your backpack, or you have to put it on a buggy. But the fact I can use these packages, it means I can carry like up to like 13 of them at once. So that is going to speed things up immensely. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm happy now. That's really good news. Can't believe I've never tried that before. I read it. Someone had put it on a Facebook group to say, "Oh, I've only just discovered that you can do this," and people were laughing. I was thinking, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." I've played the game quite a lot, and I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, shows what I know. What do I need now? I need a large platform. Examine. Large, 1 of 2 resin. I might as well get that research item. Let's put it in there. You don't have to package it up to put it in there, by the way. I shouldn't, like I say, I shouldn't have wasted that packager, but it's alright. I just want to test it. So if I pop that in there and then go examine, right, you put the menu thing right in front of me. Right, okay, so I'm going to get 450 bytes. It's going to take 11 minutes and 18 seconds to do. So click the L button and let that run. So that's drawing any power that's being generated by the base. Good news is I've now got 2 solar panels on there, which will be doing a good job. That really annoys me, that the fact I've put that one on sideways and that one's not. I could move it, but I'm not going to. But my OCD is triggering. So let's just ignore that just for a minute. Okay. Oh no, put you back on there. I need to get. I've got a large printer there. I need a large platform to put the large printer on. Examine large platform. So I need another resin from somewhere. Let's go down. Oh, I need the macaroni, yeah? There we go. Mr. Macaroni. Let's go. I was going to make a generator as well, wasn't I? I get so easily distracted. I've got the attention span of a goldfish. Right, okay, let's just point that off there. Get rid of that. I'll get you, thank you very much. I do like the fact you don't have to walk all the way up to it. It knows what you're doing. You like click with the trigger. Yeah, with the ground you can build some quite impressive structures. Some people know how to make it so it's like paper thin as well. It's really like, that's cool. So yeah, so I could build a big dome. I could build it up on legs. I could build it right up in like kind of the right in the outer limits of the atmosphere. It took a lot of soil to get up there, but you can like kind of construct using. Hang on, let me just drop that. So because I've picked up soil in my gun, you see that there? It's got a green light on it. That's just saying it's absolutely full. But if I change my gun to that one, you pile it up again. That was just with a couple of taps, so you can build quite bigly. You can build quite bigly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that flatten tool just for a second to just give us a bit more area for some stuff. That's quite satisfying. Obviously, being on a ball, for all you flat Earth fanatics out there, obviously being on a ball, as I'm building this in a straight line, it's going to eventually get higher the further away we go, because the Earth or the planet is going to bend away. But we're not going to get into a whole flat Earth debate on this one again. It's a ball. Don't be daft. That'll do me for now. Just made a bit of an area to put some stuff that I want. So that's now busy churning away quite happily. What have we got in my back? No, there is a button to do that. That one. So I've got 219 bytes. What can I make with that? 1,000 bytes. 1,000 bytes. I can't make diddly squat yet. I'm just going to keep going and finding some stuff. Yeah, okay. I needed a large platform, so... examine. I want a large platform. It's quite a quick rewarding game. It's like I like the mining aspect is a bit like No Man's Sky, but it's a little more. I don't know. I think I just like the ease of it. It's not as complicated to know why you've done stuff. It tells you what you need, go and get it, you come back and you put it in, and it's not like you have to go through menu screens to find it. It tells you there. It's like the holograms make a... How's it going, Anton? Yeah, it's a very chill game, man. It's awesome. It's just proper, you know, sit back. I can lose myself in it for hours. But yeah, I've got another save on the go, where I've built some really awesome big trucks with a research center and absolutely everything on it. It's like four trailers long or whatever, and you can just set off. You can unlock the nodes on the planet, and yeah, it's a belter of a game. Yeah, I love it. But I wanted to start again from scratch and try and give it a purpose, try and give it a meaning. So to set the story for this little dude that's just been chucked out of the mothership up there. Yeah, cheers guys. Go land on that planet, he said. Go land on that planet. So he did, and now they're saying, well, we're not going to pick you up. So, yeah. So, it's pretty much what I do, just chill and, and mess about. Right. Come on, you. See, it's going a bit slower now, that printer, because my solar panels have gone to sleep, and there's nothing technically powering the base at the moment. Except it's got one RTG, like nuclear jobby, that's doing all that. So I'm going to pop that over here. Unpack you for now. I'll lock that down. I don't know if locking it to the floor gives it any less issues glitch-wise or anything like that. But I found that sometimes you hear rattling. I think it's just as it's processing what's bumping into what in the game. But so sometimes locking them down, it stops it from making those little rattly noises, which is cool. Okay, unpack this. Sweet. So what can we build on there at the moment? We'll examine that. We can build a new shelter, but we need silicon and plastic. That's a bit off yet. And we can build a shelter that requires silicon and plastic. So at the moment, I can't do very much with that, but it's nice to know that I've got it. I'll keep it for best. Yeah, let's have a... What was I doing now? What was I doing first? I need to power the base. Yeah, let's power some base. Let's get a where's it gone? Generator. Thank you very much. So generators are cool. They can work in your backpack. They can take up a single slot on one of these platforms, for example. I can put your backpack away. Right, hang on. Let me just turn the camera. Thank you. There we go. So that little generator there. Oh, turn off. I was going to show you about putting in veggie stuff, but there you go. So as you're whizzing around the planet, harvesting stuff, you'd be picking up all this grass and litter, and it turns into organic matter in your backpack in its own little sort of thing. And you can either burn that in a smelter to make carbon, which is then used to make other stuff, or you can put it in one of these small generators, turn it on, and now that's whacking some power to the base. Everything's now speeding up a bit, which is pretty cool. That'll just keep running until the organic material runs out, and then you have to put more in it. There are ways to automatically feed this stuff, but I haven't really tried that much yet, so we'll maybe have a bit of a play with that as we're going through these vids. Yeah, there's some more on the gun. This is why I put other stuff on the gun, like the gun mods and things. If you fill the gun up with stuff that you don't need to take off, you don't have to then go and find, oh, there's a bit of compound stuff there that I needed, and right, so that research is finished. Let's get this research item. We'll haul you straight in there, and we're going to go off on a little. Mission. I'm going to make feathers just for now, and I'm going to go that way. Oh, yay! See what I was saying earlier? These things, they come back, so I can scan them again now. It's like a little milk round. You've got your regulars where you can go to. And in all these woods and things, you'll find research. Like there's a bit up in the tree. There you go. So yeah, we'll have that. Something I like to do as well, if I know I'm going off on a long journey, rather than picking up a piece and walking back to the base with it, I could be using my packages, but no, I'll say that. What I like to do if I'm on a long journey is I'll pick it up and I'll just drop it by the tether trail and then carry on, because at some point I'll be walking back past it and go, oh yeah, there's that bit. I'll pick it up and take it with me. It's just a cool way of remember where you've put stuff down. We'll have you. Might as well finish mining out this. I really need to just kind of get some bites. That's what I really need, rather than just mining this stuff. I'm going to fill up my backpack with resin, then I'm going to go and find some bites, and then that'll do for now. Let's go. I've just run past some research, but I'll get it on the way back. Oh, yep. Thank you. There's another buggy in the trees. We'll see what that is. Such a satisfying noise. I don't know, there's something really nice about that noise. It lets you know you've just done something really good. Aha! And the root of it comes out, and you can take that. I think, I could be wrong, but I think if you take out that root, from some of them that have them, some of them don't. But if you take that root out, it then doesn't reproduce the little research bite thingy jobs, whatever they're called. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Shut up. Right. Anyway. Right. Yeah. So get that as well. On this way. No. A bit further. You've got to be near something. Do you want me to put you on it? Thank you. Oh, blame it. Have I got any more compound? I don't have any more compound, so I am just going to make a load of oxygen filters. I'm just going to run this way and hopefully... Oh, cool, yes. Here we go. Here's another resource for you. Clay. Now, clay is used for making ceramic, which I think is used in the rocket engine. Yeah. Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah, cheers for confirming that, dude. I tend to leave the ones if I've got rid of the little popcorns, and then it says there's something underneath. I tend to leave it alone if I'm not going back, just because you might as well have those. Oh, sorry, Phil, I didn't see your comment there as well about the yeah. It's a fairly nice looking planet. You want to see some of the later planets as well. They're just They're just brilliant. They're all different from each other in their own way. I think I've probably overfilled my backpack with clay now. Right, okay. Let's see now because I'm feeling that restriction to the tether line, I'm just gonna let's just go this way. Just go this way and risk it for a biscuit. What direction am I going? What direction am I going? I am going kind of southeast, so I'm really going northwest to get back. Caves. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, don't slip down there. That's very good to know. I need some of that. What that is quartz. With quartz you can make beacons. That's quite a nice little quartz deposit. That I don't want to go any further in there just yet because I haven't got my tethers or my tractor, and I don't really want to fall to my death just yet. Right, so I've got some quartz. I wonder if it'll let me make a beacon now. No, I think I... Oh, yes! So what I'll do is I made a little beacon out of the quartz. I'll pop that there, and we'll just say we'll make that purple because quartz is purple. And now I know there's some quartz here, so when I come back, I can go and get that as well, which is cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, there's some funky looking trees. It's like peacocks. Right, here we go. Here we go. Have a bit more of you. What's this? What's this? Oh, I was hoping that was a working one. Could have been. Could have been a working one. What have we got here? Nothing? There's usually something. Oh, disappointing. Yeah, so as you get further away, you can see your beacon only goes up so high, and then it starts disappearing behind the planet. So if you go a bit, if I went much further, that would disappear, and I would have to know what direction I went to get back, which is fine. You know, you get used to it. So let's see what can we make? What can we make? We can make a packager. I have to buy the packager. Oh, I didn't realise I had to. Oh, I thought I could already make that, but that's cool. Power cells, don't want that. Small solar we need, small wind we need. Cool. I'm losing my oxygen. See, if I'd come untethered, see my oxygen drop in there now. If I'd come untethered and I was like panicking, use a bit of resin to quickly hoy together some oxygen filters, and that'll fill it back up again for me. They obviously deplete and then disappear out your backpack. Well, let's go back. Let's go back yam for a sec and make some more stuff. And get some of you. Oh, there's packages all over. It's great. I'll come back to you lot. He's not the fastest. He's not the fastest to start off with, though, is he? He's that's why I want to get myself. All tractored up, really, because the tractor's just like it'll drive up anything. It's mega. Let's go back. Run. And the music just works with this game as well. It just like it's just enough. And it just it's not yet annoyed me. You know, there's some games you play, you just think the game's really good, but the music just no, stop. Whatever it is that you're doing, just please. Right. Anyway, what was I telling you earlier about generators? The generators, they don't have to go on there. That's what we're going to tell you. They don't have to go on there. They could go on here, or they could go like this, and you can plug them in, which is really cool. Shove you on there as well. Generation is what we need. Let's get into here because I just unpacked or unlocked small solar and small wind turbine. So what do I need for wind turbine? I need glass. For glass I need quartz, which means I've got to go back and get some quartz. Solar I need copper, which means I've got to get up into the hills really to go and find some copper. Just going to drop this clay. I didn't really need to bring that clay back yet, in fairness. It was just because it was there. It's just quite nice to know you've got a bit of everything should you need it. It's without having to like kind of trek off halfway around the world. I need to make myself a smelter for definite. Yeah, how do I get? What do I need for my smelter? I need a medium printer. Medium printer. Oh, that's what would it be? I think I'm in the wrong printer here. See, as you're going through stuff, it like it highlights it pink if you can't afford it, highlights it grey if you can afford it. Oh, we'll have that. Yes, please. Thank you. Useful. Medium storage is always useful. Rover seats are always good. That paver's good. The paver and the drill for the drill mod for the buggy is really good. That's really useful. I didn't think I needed to be in the other what's it for this? What was I looking for now? I can't remember what I was looking for. Smelter. Research. Where is my smelter? Smelter. 250. I ain't got enough bytes because I just spent it. While I was looking for it, I was busy in the shop and I spent my money on something else. You see, it's just like being a kid all over again. If I'd have just saved it, like my mum told me, don't spend it all at once. And I just did, and now I'm going to wait for more bytes. I might have to go and like kind of speed the process up a bit. Let's see if we can get some of these little jobbies back. Thank you. I'm sure there was something up here. I'm guessing you maybe played the game a fair bit, have you, Anton? Oh, hold to scan. Let's go. Have I got enough? I should have checked if I had enough before I went back. 333. And we have now got enough for the old smelting furnace. Yes, now I can make other stuff. But I need, for my smelting furnace, I need to get you off there because you're just taking up valuable space. Go away, I don't need you yet. What I do need on there is my... Yeah, cool. Yeah, same, mate. It was 2016 when the beta one came out. So I saw the trailer for it, or it was just on like Xbox Live, and I saw a little trailer for it, and I just thought, I need that game. I think there was just a bit where he was walking along and he was firing out the soil and going over a canyon. I just thought, I need that game. That's just so cool. Where has this been? And yeah, and although there was loads of like funny glitches to start off with, it got to a point with the original game where it was just not quite ready, and then it came out and it was finished, and I was dead excited. But then there was just a couple of little things that didn't quite work yet. But they've worked the bugs out. They've done an absolutely smashing job of it. I think it's such a good playable little game. Examine anyway. Right, we need another large platform. I need one. Oh, I've got one of two. You are joking. Fine, I'll go and get some resin. I've got some resin. It's all the way over here somewhere in the resin hole. Aww. I could have sworn I picked up more. I probably have. I'll find it lying on the floor somewhere. Yeah, I recently discovered the what was happening. There's a documentary. No, I haven't, but I definitely will be now. Yeah, cheers, dude. I'll be definitely looking for that. I saw like kind of I've seen interviews with the guys from System Era, like pre-alpha, and they just seem like a nice bunch of guys and girls. You're not supposed to say guys these days, are you? Because you can offend people, but it's not meant in any sort of derogatory way. Right, okay, let's Yeah, it's just cool, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, send it through. That's awesome. Yeah, I like watching the behind the scenes stuff. I do like watching the behind the scenes and how people make games. I've tried my hand at a little bit of programming in the past, just like daft little stuff, but nothing with any serious worth. But it's just so satisfying, like starting with nothing and creating this, and then knowing the what you have to do to come up with stuff. And then, like, where do you start designing something like this? I think it's just mega. I think they've done such a good job, and it's just so chilled out. It's scary when it needs to be, but it's just such a, you know, laid back way to play a game. Anyway, right, what was I doing there? I was getting the old large platform, and I needed to print a damning large platform. I need the smelting furnace, 2 resin, 1 compound. Let's go get a bit of compound because there was some right here. Sometimes you start and there's no resources, like kind of it feels like there's no resources on the entire planet. You're just running around like a headless chicken going, I'm going to suffocate. I've done it before, and honestly, after about an hour of searching, there was no no compound anywhere, so I couldn't make any tethers. I didn't know you could make oxygen filters. It was just, what we're supposed to do, and then yeah, I ended up giving up on that one. But that was back in beta days. Sent it really good. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely watch that, man. Yeah, definitely. That's cool. There's a film that's with Martin Freeman in it that's worth a watch called Micro Men, about the rise and fall of the Acorn and Sinclair computers, the BBC Basic, and that's a really good film actually. That's like that was happening in my childhood, so it's quite it's a really interesting film. If you like that sort of stuff, obviously. Right, what we're doing? I'm getting distracted. We're going here. Walk and talk. Cool, man. I'll check them out. I'll check them out in a bit. I appreciate that. Smelting furnace. Let's have the smelting furnace. Get them smelt. Oh, sorry. Still Game. There's just a scene in a series called Still Game. Jack and Vector. Hey Jack, what's going on here? And they end up going to some home. And this crazy old bloke runs out at them. Smell my fingers. Get them smelt. That's the good stuff. You don't know what you're missing, eh? I just love the word smelt ever since that. Get them smelt. Come on. Oh, it's taking its time. Oh, I know what I've not done. What I've not done? Tell me what I've not done. Come on. Answers on the back of a postcard here. I didn't power up my generator. That would have helped just a little bit more. Why is the doc sad? Why is Doc sad? Because he ain't happy? Oh, why is the documentary sad? Oh, sorry, yeah. Penny dropped. One of the founders... I didn't know that one of the founders died. Oh, yes, I did actually. Yeah, I heard something about that. Yeah, that was recently, was it not? That he died. Yeah, it is. It is sad when you lose a talent. It's sad when you lose anyone. Let's be perfectly honest, but it's. It just seems like such a waste. But at least he was able to put his skills to good use. Oh, it was just before it was released. I didn't know that. Oh, that is gutting. Yeah, that is gutting. Actually, so he didn't even get to see his the fruits of his hard work. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Here's to you, dude, for creating a cool game, wherever you may be. Let's get this clay turn on. Sweet. Right, you can stay there. That's now smelting away. So what I'm doing with that is we're going to turn that into ceramic. It gets it off the floor. But I've got no platform connected to that. So what's going to happen is that's going to melt. It's going to smelt that. It's going to stay there. If I had one of these platforms with an extra thing on it, I could put storage on it, and it would move automatically from there to the storage, and again speeds things up. So I need to get into here. Smelting furnace. What else do we need? So to use chemistry lab. I definitely need a chemistry lab. I need some more things. I need to go make my tractor. That's what I need. I'm on a journey for my tractor. Rover, tractor. Where's my tractor? Is it in this? It's not in the backpack printer. Of course it's not. No, it's definitely in that one. Oh, a button. Ah, there you go. There you are. You were hidden. Right. Tractor, 1,000 bytes. Trailer. So I need 2,500 bytes so I can make me tractor and trailer. Then I'm a happy boy. Then I'm a happy boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty my backpack. I'm going to put that on tethers. Take that out. I'll take that out. I'm going to take cool. I'm going to take you. The plan is I'm going to take all these, as many as I can find, and I'm going to hoss on out into the wilderness along that tether trail, because I saw some more of these somewhere. I need some quartz to make some glass so I can make me turbines. But I'm going to go out with these. I'm going to package me up some research and bring it back on my backpack, and that will be rather splendid, I think. No, I'm going to wait. You can stay there. I don't need you just yet. I'll come back to that one because I'm going to go past you anyway. Let's be reasonable about this. Jump the gun a bit there. Come on, let's right. Busy counting myself. On every 5th step, between the 5th and 6th step, is if you press. That's where the sort of the optimal place is to seem to put down your tethers. So I'll make some more. Just want my tractor now. I just want my tractor. I need my tractor. Give me some more of those. Thank you very much. I'm going through that in a minute. We're gonna go. I'm gonna put my tether trail around the outside of that. I'm such a bugger for running with my gun out. It slows everything down. Oh, there's ammonium there. Hello. Yeah, I'm here. You're trying to elude me. Not bad, people. It's not bad. Else on these? Yeah, we'll have you. We'll have you. There's macaroni in the floor. We've got ammonium there, which is awesome to know. Just be there for a sec. Balance it on my head. See that? Skills. Game came out. Oh, now. No, the beta was out. Beta was out 2016. The final version though, it was last year, the beginning of last year, I want to say. But I'm sure it was the beginning of last year. But off the top of my head now, I can't remember because I played, like I say, I played it for a bit when it first was done, and there was a couple of glitches that I still wanted to wait until we're fixed. Feb 2019. It came out pre-COVID. Away. Hey, thank you. Going back for that research item. Yeah, they have. They're actually really on it with the updates as well. And I love the fact that they take the criticism well. As a company, they seem. I mean, some folk might disagree, but I always seem to think that when there's an issue, they seem to address it really quickly because they want as many people to be enjoying the game as possible, and I think that shows. It's again, nice one. Could be more of these. Oh yeah, we'll have you. Thank you very much. I got me a turbine. A little shiny wind turbine. Yeah. Anything on there? Check that. Oh, there's gonna be. Oh. I don't know which way I ran now. That's the way. I had a little moment. Yeah, no, it shows, man. It shows. It works, and you know the multiplayer as well works really well. At some point, I want to be doing some like multiplayer streams on this and get a few guys together that know what they're doing, that can just let's bosh it. So let's see what we can make. But it's also good to see what it's like as a solo campaign for like. I kind of like to kind of find my feet with the game before I put myself in the position where other people will just go, nope. You've seen me play Call of Duty, haven't you, Phil? Case in point, I don't know why I picked up all that compound then. I sort of got distracted thinking about other things. See, again, memory, goldfish. I should have bubbles in this little symbol around here in the corner. Memory of a goldfish. But what that is up there, which I don't know whether you can see or not, is a good thing. It's a good thing is what that is. Fun multiplayer. Yes, exactly. The trouble is it's too easy for someone to be able to troll your game a bit, should we say. It would be very easy to wait for someone to be off on a little mission somewhere and just move that first tether. Yeah, that sort of thing. Which sadly has happened, which is a little bit off-putting, but you know, I'm collecting this because this is copper compound malachite. I did get a win, but I also leveled up to level 18 before I'd actually hit a person with a bullet. I think that might have been to do with the people I was playing with. So thank you for helping me level up. Oh, I don't want you. I can pick up that anywhere. That. I can't put that in there. Oh. I don't want to make a generator. I don't want to make a beacon. I want to make work light. Yay! I can't make a work light. Oh no, I can't because did it wrong. Never mind. Right, I'll come back to that. Put you by the trail. Put you by the trail. Good to know there's malachite there, that's really good. So yes, need to get back to the thing so I can make me work light. I also need to go and find some more research. Oh, you see that? Can you see that thing in the distance there? That shiny thing. You play this with your grandkids? Cool, man. That's nice. Yeah, man. Do you know that's the other thing. It's so family friendly as a game. There's no violence. There's no swearing. There's no NPCs walking past you calling you all the names under the sun. You know. I am going to just hide this on you. Hold the back. And you know, that is such a good find. Whoever it was that was on the Facebook group. Although it wouldn't actually pick it up for a minute. I kept taking the backpack out. Really odd. Very strange. Right. I wanted to go further that way, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Sonny, let's go into the hills. Go and see if we can find ourselves some compound. You don't need to go to the hills to find no compound. You got down the doorstep. Yeehaw. Right. Oh, because I've run out of tethers already. They didn't go very far at all. Tether. Yeah. Yeah. You see. But yeah, I was trying to say that the thing in the distance there, over in the hills and far away, they're like great big, like there's like 4 of them, I want to say, or 6 of them on the surface, depending on the planet, and 1 in the middle of the planet. You have to go to them, you have to power them up, or put a particular. Are you in Texas? See, that's amazing. It's sort of like the stereotypical what people expect of the accent. That's mega. You have to school me properly. Close is good for me, man. That's brilliant. No offense meant, obviously. No offense meant at all. I love accent. I love dialect. I think it's people don't appreciate the different dialects in the world enough. Yeah. And again, such a good find. Thank you for allowing me to do this. Just packaging up of those. Oh, there's rock ones there. I got 45 for that, 34 for that. And you know, you're coming with me. I'm not even going to play. And you can come with me. You there? Oh, that's funny. See, that's the thing. Gotta be careful. I could have been really mean, couldn't I? But you know, glad I wasn't being mean about anybody. It's like all my dialect comes from like cartoons and Futurama. So that there. Sorry, Phil. If you exactly. People are too easily offended these days. I think some people just look for a reason to be offended. That's what the problem is. How dare you want to... 2020. Right. There's certain, there are certain things that sort of like spark it off, and it's certain phrases and I don't know where it came from, but in my head, there's just someone saying, "Well, golly," and I don't know what it's from. But yeah, it's there as soon as I think about like sort of that neck of the woods. Oh golly. No, you do say that. Yeah. I was actually reading a thing that was on a Facebook group, uh, and the and they were saying the things that Southern Americans may say that you think they don't say, and it's just there's these little phrases that are just mega. It's like busier than a one-legged cat on a hot tin roof. that sort of thing. It's like it's so descriptive, but you know exactly what they mean. Yes. Right, so that's somebody else's backpack. That's the worst. That's the world's most annoying tooty horn. I'm not even. Oh, see, I wasn't even going to take that. My backpack just vanished. Oh, backpack full. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to get this research back to the base, aren't I? Let's be honest. I think we've done enough. I think we've done enough pre-explore. Pick it up. It's been a little bit weird. Right, pick it up in your hands. There we go. I'm not quite sure. Bless your heart. Dumber than a stick. Dumber than a stick. If his brains were dynamite, he wouldn't have enough to blow his nose. Something like that. Or words to that effect. You ain't got the sense God gave you. Oh man, it's so. Do you know? See how slow he walks when you're carrying this stuff. It's like an amble in the park. I want my tractor. I need my tractor. And it's even worse when you're having to carry two of them. Now I'm fitting right in. Yes! Yes, that's what we want. Funny enough, I've been trying to learn the banjo. You don't play the banjo, do you? Just I've been trying to learn the banjo recently, and it's possibly one of the most therapeutic instruments I've ever tried to pick up and play. Thick as mincemeat. That's me. So this is an interesting method I've adopted for like getting large amounts of research back to the base. It saves coming back 3 times, but it's just a bit of a tedious way of doing it. And there's one over there, so we'll have you as well. You might as well come and join the party. Come on. I'll get you in the cluster. The cluster. Come on. Cool. The trouble with doing it this way is it's so easy to accidentally pick up a tether and, you know, start breaking stuff. Oh, do you know? We're nowhere near the base yet. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to put it here by the old beacon, then at least I can. It's not all going to get done in one go, though, is it? Let's be fair. And I've got 3 bits in my backpack. We should be well on our way to getting some decent amount of bytes. Each one of those is probably worth about 250 bytes, 300 bytes maybe in the research. What's it? So it's about 800 to 1,000 bytes there maybe. Breathe, man, breathe. I love the 450. Cool, excellent, excelente. That's what we like. Oh, so that's best part of 2,000 bytes right there. So that's cool. Oh god, I wish he was faster though. Please be fast. Oh, see, exactly. Now that's exactly my point. I'll just pop that back down there. And I've put it in the wrong place, so now my other trail's not going to work. So we'll just... There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, and a solar panel. Have I got organic on here in it? I could put those little research samples in the machine, but to be perfectly honest with you, I know it gives you more. I just can't... I can't be bothered because it takes so long for the other stuff. I'd rather just save the big research. I want you off there, and I want you on there. There we go. Solar panel, wind turbine. We're getting there now with the old power situation. Right. Let's do this. Run, man, run. Oh, pick up your feet. I feel like the run isn't actually working for some reason. It's almost like it's like. No, it is. It is. It is. That seems like it's a bit slower. It never used to be quite that slow. I don't think. I don't know if that's a. I don't want to pick up one out there. Don't want to pick up one out there just yet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just why would you bother lugging it all the way back to the base when you could be going back with, like, you know, quartz or copper or literally anything else? Get them while you go in, and you know. Thank you for the bites. Those lovely bites, those endless bites you gave me. I'm counting up my bites. I've got 1,392, so I can now build a tractor. Tractor. Yes. Now, examine that. Oh, is it in the small printer because it's a single slot job? Examine. I'm right in thinking that we need aluminium. For aluminium, we need to go. We're going underground. I've got to go underground because I've got to go and get myself some sphalerite from. Sphalerite? No, that's zinc. Laterite. Laterite. And the best place to find laterite is pretty much that away. I might have made that a little steep. I don't want to die, you know. Oh, I don't. See, the 10-second or 12-second or 15-second delay on the chat must be infuriating. Yeah, I'm glad it's confirmed. Empty my back. I was just thinking the same thing, dude. Yeah, get that backpack emptied before I go down there. There's no point in taking that down. In fact, we'll have that because it means I can have a work light. Bit of ceramic. I'm leaving too much stuff on the floor here. I don't like leaving stuff on the floor because it has a tendency to want to walk away. Yes, that's what we want. Bit of copper. Hoy it in there. Beacon. Work light. We are gonna be. There's no point taking a solar panel into a cave. I'm not the smartest cookie in the world, but pretty sure no sunlight will be getting down there. We'll have me work light, which will make life. Will make life so much better. Should I get some more compound? I've got plenty. I've got enough for now. Yeah. Anything on my gun? I've got one on my gun as well. Yeah, so I've got enough to make some decent feather trails. Cool. I'm just going to change the angle of that because I really don't want to like hit Mark 2 by the time we get somewhere. So what I'll do, use my flatten, go that way. Is I can't really see when my tether runs out, so because it gets so close in. I know there are cave openings, there are places I could go to do this, but I just find digging down tends to be the most effective way of finding it because it takes you straight back to your base. So might as well have a cave entrance there because you will hit a cave eventually. Almost like clockwork. we hit a cave. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly peg it up here again. We take a breath and then start with some feathers. Exactly. You see, it's all strategies, man. It's all strategies. Close as possible. Don't have to lug it for miles. You can go down there with a rope. I actually like to, once I've got the basics and got my tractor going, I tend to take my tractor and trailers straight down and just use that as my oxygen source and just keep burrowing down with the tractor, collecting stuff. Ideally with the big 32 canisters for resource canisters that can hold 32 bits. Because it makes each mission, you can be out there. It doesn't matter if you're not at your base because you can save your progress, and you've always got oxygen. But you do have to obviously stay close to your tractor, and it can get a bit hairy if it all suddenly goes wrong, and then you have to panic. But knowing that you can make oxygen from any resin that you pick up is really good. Probably very little on this first level, to be perfectly honest. Probably going a bit further. Is that research I see before me? Or do my eyes deceive me? I do believe. Oh, oxygen. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do? What do you do when the roof gets in the way? You move it. Yeah, right. But yeah, depending on what view you're in, depends on whether you can see what you're doing with your tethers. And if you just drop them like that, sometimes they're a bit precarious and they can get knocked off. And sometimes they just stay exactly where you put them. There we go. I'll have you pop you there. I can find you in a minute. I've got loads of research to be going at. I might even build a second research thingy. Because actually, if bites is the thing, then having a couple is good. So the caves get quite interesting the further down you go. The second to last caves tend to be a bit almost like living biomes in themselves. The top caves tend to be a bit just like what you'd expect from a cave, but the further you get down, you start getting plants and like weird glowing mushrooms and all sorts of weird stuff down there. So that's it's this initial dig is the sort of the kind of the tedious bit, but once you're down there. Oh, is that the roof to the next cave system? I think it probably is. Excellent. We're going that way. So, go. I'll use my flatten tool. Let me go off. I think that's quite a bit. Is that quartz? If I see before me, it might well, but yes, cool quartz right next to the base. Now I have to run off to that little deposit I found earlier. Yeah, it's right. It's like almost like the in-game currency. I vaguely remember that the first version of the game, you didn't really know what your research came purely out of what you were bringing back. and I don't think they had the bites originally. Unless I'm mistaken, I just don't remember them originally. But you could get random stuff, so you'd bring it back a piece of research, and it could be like useful, or you could then bring back a piece of research from the same place, and it could just be like, I don't know, a platform that you don't need, or oh, one sec. Oh. Yeah, that's that exactly. Yeah, you'd end up with like kind of tons of stuff that you just didn't need. And again, I don't know if I think that was sort of one of the things that was like addressed in some of the feedback groups. I wasn't so keen on the bites thing at first. Because it's like I don't think they needed to bring that sort of complexity into it. It was unnecessary. But actually, it sort of gives the game a bit of purpose for like going and doing the missions round and finding the stuff, and it like kind of it's quite rewarding. That plant there will fart at me, and make horribleness. It will make horribleness. So I need to get that from as good distance as possible. See ya. Those plants there will go pop, and if you're anywhere near, they will hurt. Obviously, I'm not telling you this, Antonia. you know all that, I'm sure. I couldn't imagine that you'd have played the game since then and never encountered a hazardous plant. that would have been a bit. That would be good work. I mean, yeah, well done for avoiding them for all that time, sort of thing. But that's not what I want. That's for zinc. I do like though. Although I can build my tools now, I suppose. My terrain mod stuffs. Ah, hallelujah. What is it? What is it? Can we all say it together? It's laterite. It's a bit of laterite. Laterite makes the happy happy. Oh, that makes the sad sad. Run away from the sad sad. That was the sound of the angry fart plant round this corner. It was ready to ambush me as I ran round. Go away with the green gas of death. Yeah. Well, thanks. I'm sort of just whittering on as to what I'm doing. I'm starting to vocalise it. It might make sense, and then, you know, adding things like staring blankly into space, wondering what it was that I came down here for in the first place. Yeah. So these, as the plants go pop, they leave like seeds, so you can grow more of them. Or they also leave you research that you can then scan in your machine. I actually want aluminium. I don't want all that zinc, but I'm going to take it back anyway because it's good to have. I say zinc, it's not zinc yet, but you know what I mean. It's going to be zinc. It doesn't do anything else other than become zinc. That's a bit of a plant there. Just get off. Nice little flat platform to work from. And a tether. And a feather. Thank you very much. That is lovely. Okay. It had to be up there. Fine. That's alright. That's all good. We're going to go up there. Oh, right. Right. Use the landscape to your advantage. Yeah. Is that high enough up? It's probably high enough up now. Yeah, other way. Other way. I don't want any resin yet. Oh, this is a good cave. This has got a bit of everything in this. This is ace. Everything makes a different sound as it enters the backpack as well, which is really good. Check out that. All the aluminium. I'm probably dropping tons of it on the thing behind me. But it's all falling down there. Rather nice. Yeah, that was the sound of I've created something and I've nowhere to put it. It's a little quicker than No Man's Sky, actually, the mining aspect, which is, I think, kind of why, I don't know, which makes it a little bit more of a rewarding process, because it takes, you go down and you can, like, kind of, yeah, just generally just fill up, stock up in relatively short amount of time, but you can change the, is that really? Awesome. See? And they say eating sweets is bad. I'm just dropping them there. I'm going to put that in here because I can save up that space. I'm going to take, put it in there, and I'll take that one and put it in there. So now I know where I can go to get all the bits and pieces that I need. So for now, let's bounce. I need some glass for something earlier. Oh yeah, and I'll come back and I'll open that later. That needs, oh, I might be able to open it now actually. That gives you lots of bites. Yeah, let's go for that now. And I've just got rid of my tethers as well. You daft. I put the right compound in it, or the right resource in it, I get that out of it, and now I run away to hopefully not die suffocating in a cave, which would be just lovely. Right, here we go, back to the hill of climby climb. Sound of pot rocks. That's ace. I love it. But they reckon, like, the sound effect of people getting punched in cinema and stuff is like, it's not actually the sound of someone getting punched. They found that it was like punching a cabbage makes the best sound. There's something about, like, kind of, it's got the right amount of crack to make it sound like, and they use celery for breaking bones, because it's got that sort of, it's the sound that you don't want your body to make, really, innit? Let's be honest. Anything that sort of has a crack and a sort of a squish sound at the same time is not the sort of thing that you want your leg to be making. In fact, any sounds that come out of you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, those things that you get out of there. That thing that I got out of that machine then, Phil. I can scan that on site if I want to and get 400, as Anton was saying. But if I put it in the research chamber, I get a lot more. They're well worth having, these doohickeys. Right. My base is looking a right flaming mess at the moment. I'm not enjoying it. I like it. I like it to be ordered and sorted, and everything should work. And right. So can I get my trailer yet? Trailer needs 500 bytes. 500 bytes. So we're nearly there. So I'm going to make some aluminium. So, I was going to take that off there, but I forgot to turn it off first. Yeah, it's good. It's good when, like, when you just do stuff instinctively, and like I'll just pick that up. Not like, what should I do? It's like you just instinctively do it. I couldn't go into this game pretending to be a complete noob. I am a bit of a noob, but I haven't done it. I haven't played it all the way to complete ending, but I know enough about all the bits and pieces that, I mean, I must have started, I don't know, back in since pre-alpha days. I must have started it 40 times. You are correct. You are most correct. Large platform B, much better. Large platform B with medium storage on each end, and you have got a useful little thing there to start with. Until obviously you get your canisters. I love the fold out I've just put the wrong stuff on there. I'm such a tit. Fine. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to go and make my platform. Large B platform. Oh, no, I think it was the medium. No, I've heard it was there, but I haven't been to look for it yet. Actually, that'd be a good thing to try and do and all there, because it's not actually that big, the moon, is it? So we should be able to track that down, hopefully fairly easily. Right, I need to actually unlock that thing. I do need the B platform because I think I got the medium B. I want the large B. What do I need for the large B? Down. Oh, I did get, yeah. Yeah, cool. Now we've got large platform B. Now things are going to start falling into place. But I think that needs 3 resin, if I remember right. Maybe. Yes. I tend to use a lot of the large B platforms, especially when I've got canisters, because you can have 4 canisters on each one, and it's just a good way to sort of like keep everything neat and ordered and tidy. I need to get some resin, but I'm going to. No, I want my tractor. I need a large, medium storage. Just going through a recipe list in my head, so if I start wittering to myself for a second, it's just I need a medium storage. Unlocked. Jeez, it is unlocked. Good, excellent. Which is made in that one. And what do I need for that? That'll be 2 resin as well, I think. Oh, cosmic bauble, medium printer. Awesome. As when you find it, take your picture on the ladder, and it will play 1 hour 26 minutes of the actual audio from the first moon landing. That's brilliant. Oh, cool. That's again. Tip my hat to the devs there. That's excellent. Do you know, it's nice little stuff like that, isn't it? Just like little Easter eggs, makes it worthwhile. I'm going back down here because I can't get my. Oh, not sliding so fast. Thank you. This can go. Bear me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. So that was my better half, who's very kindly going to go to the supermarket for us, but she's awesome. And there's a delivery coming at some point, so you'll hear the over-the-top doorbell probably in the background, sounding like Big Ben. So I'm having to keep one ear peeled just in case, because I'm half deaf anyway. So yeah, you know, I'll try not to. You see, me floating tether there. That there is an accident waiting to happen. Is what that is. Thank you. Get you out of the way. I won't put you on there though. Right. Okay. So I could do with a load of resin from down here now, and a load of laterite. Better half than a lucky lady. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely my better half. Yeah. Especially if she's going to the supermarket. Well, I'm obviously doing the very important playing of the computer games. I mean, someone's got to play them, right? You know. It's a raining resin. Don't let your resin rain down on me. Okay, let's. How much have I got? Plenty. You can go. You can come here. Wait, right, cool. Back up, back up, back up. How is the COVID situation here? Actually, it's getting slightly worse in the area that we live at the moment. I'm up in the north of the UK, so it was in a quiet little rural area, and it sort of when it first happened. I think we got away quite lightly. It wasn't so like kind of prevalent, the right word, maybe, I don't know. But recently there's been a bit of a spike. My sister works in a care home, so and I believe that some of the residents in the care home are now showing signs. So we're all keeping ourselves well away from each other. And, you know, doing the best you can. It's been an interesting year, that's for sure. It can only get better from here, though, right? You know, that's what I keep telling myself. It can only get better, only get better. But generally speaking, I live like a bit of a hermit anyway. I like people, but I hate people. But I like people when I want to people, and I don't like people when I don't want to people. But I'm a very sort of social. I like to be social, but if I can avoid being social, sometimes I'll just avoid being social and just shut my doors and turn everything off. So yeah, you were born in Cambridge. Cool. I've got some pals living in Cambridge. I've only been there the once. I was supposed to be going punting, but I never went punting. Apparently that's a common pastime down in Cambridge. Get a couple of them printed. Oh, we're getting there now. We're getting there now. So, oh yes, you said you're Texas. So did you move when you were just a kid, or how long have you lived in Texas? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? And you just hope that you don't want it to hurt anybody. You know, you don't want it to affect anyone. But you're a military brat. I see. Well. Let's get you on. Where are we at with this stuff? Right, I need one of them. I need one of them for front of tractor. I want another one of them at the back of the tractor. I need to make a trailer and tractor. Zinc. Oh god, it's so tedious with just waiting for those though. It's so tedious. Right, okay, examine that. But I haven't got any resin left. Wow. Right, just dump this, go get some more resin, and then be back, and then we should be ready to start doing some serious buildage, I think. Old retired guy pulling my retirement from NASA. Nice. So did you actually work with NASA then, or work for NASA, or? I was certainly never going to be I was never academic enough. Totally interested in it all. Absolutely love anything to do with space and all that sort of stuff, but certainly not an academic. I wouldn't say. Not daft. I'm not daft. I was just, you know, just wasn't the most attentive, studious type, I guess. Yeah. I just know what I know. I know what I need to know. I'm all. That is awesome. Actually, that's brilliant. That's like, oh, dude, nice work. What a cool, rewarding job, though, eh? You know, it beats working. Beats when I was working in forecourts and and filing paperwork and working on production lines. Nothing. There's anything wrong with a hard day's graft. I'll still do it. I'll still do it now if I have to. Absolutely. But yeah. To do something a bit different is it's like not your standard. It's not your standard CV. Cool, man. Parachute. See, I've been playing another game as well. which I got into recently, which I knew nothing about, and it was just I was watching a guy called Matt Lown, who's a British guy. I think he works in the NHS, but he does a thing on a game called Kerbal Space Planet or Kerbal Space Program. Do you know? I just think that is fab. It's such a nerdy game as well, like building rockets and launch stages and doing all that sort of stuff. It just we're dying. We're dying. Thank you. KSP. I know. KSP too. Yeah. It's. I started when I was playing on it. I'd never really played. I'd only ever really played console. But obviously I got my computer for doing my streaming and what have you. So I tried Steam because I'd seen this game and I realised that I could get it for like $5 on Steam. So I thought, we'll give it a try. I couldn't imagine playing it with a controller. I think it'd be bloody awful, to be honest with you, trying to play it with a controller. But it's the first time you actually manage to land on the moon is. It's a moment to appreciate. I can't get to grips with the setting, you know, your trajectories and your paths and all that sort of stuff. I can't quite work out. I can only do it like kind of one step at a time. I can't work out what the next little lines mean on it. But yeah, I've managed to do some daft stuff on it. Tried to make the biggest rocket. First thing you do, how big a rocket can I make? And then you realise it doesn't seem to go any faster because it's also a damn sight heavier. So it's like, might as well have just made a small one. But yeah, I lost myself doing that for quite a bit. Right, let's get this. You can just go there a second. Right, let's get you churned up, shall we? Examine large platform. Very much. We've got 3, 4, 5. Tell me. Oh, did I not? Oh, it'd have been nice to have had just enough for another one. Just another one. Oh, you play it on the Xbox? Yeah, I don't know. It's just it just seems like there's a lot going on for one for a controller. But I suppose if you set your staging right, then I guess it's just clicking the button and hopefully it goes to the right bit. And if you've done it right, which I'm sure you probably have, it's. But yeah, I think the first time I got a rocket up actually into space on in fact it was the same on this. I felt almost like a little bit uneasy because it's, for want of a better word, it's just so alien. Yeah, all the comfort zone goes out the window. But I'd rather play a game where I'm stuck and floating around in space than anything to do with underwater. Games with sharks and that sort of thing. Although not that I'd say I've got a phobia of sharks. I don't think you can call it a phobia of sharks. They can actually do you a lot of harm. Therefore, I think it's a very justified, real fear. A phobia of sharks on the bus is something else. You don't often get that, but yeah. See, I've gone off in a tangent. Completely forgot what I was talking about. It doesn't really matter. I'm just waffling while running and collecting. And what was I going off to collect? I wanted one more piece of resin. Oh, come on then, you. Might as well get you back to the base as well. He's walking a little faster than he was earlier, but he's still not up to full chat, is he? Oh, maybe he is. Maybe it's just me expecting him to like. There was no more resin in there, I don't think. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. I can make do with. I'll get that in a minute. I'll get the. There's probably some up in there anyway if I get really stuck. I'll probably be able to make do with a couple of those platforms. So, where are we at? Look at the state of it. It's... Yes. Right, get you up in it. Out the way. Thank you. I just want to get this place tidied up now. Unpack. Yeah, so I'm not sure if locking them down to the ground actually makes much difference, but no, I don't want you on there. Ideally I want you on there. I know what I'll do. I'll make another couple of those instead, because I can put them on there. Can have some from a buggy. Bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Take this and take this. Stick this in here like that. Lovely. Nice, lovely. Yeah, agreed. There's nothing worse when you just go to like, it's the canisters and stuff. When you've got everything lined up and you just accidentally click on one and it picks it up and like turns it the wrong way, or as you pick it off, then another one next to it, you haven't turned the output off, and it like says, "Oh, I'll just use that space. I'll put some stuff on it." It's like, no, I don't want you to do that. Just leave it alone. Now I'm going to have to clear that up before I can put this back. And it was just a misclick, and now I've got all this extra steps to fix. But you know, first world problems, eh? I'll have another one of them. So I've got 2 for my tractor. I've got 1 for over here. You just go over there a second. Go over there first. You go on here. Unlock. And you can go in there now. You, my friend, can go in here. I'm having ideas. If I go. No, I know. I'm just thinking. So, thinking out loud, should we say? Yeah. Sometimes I do find that the camera can still have a bit of a moment where you just think, what are you doing? That's really not what I need right now. Or I could do with you like focusing on the job at hand, and all it seems to want to do is like spin and face backwards. Stop. I bet this game's probably easy with a mouse as well. I think it's being able to actually just move that cursor. I hate moving a cursor with a controller. It's just not. It's not a natural thing. You know, when they put on laptops and they've got that little weird mouse thing in the middle. Does anyone ever use them? It's like, why would you use a joystick to control the mouse on your screen when there's a touchpad at the bottom? It doesn't. What is that? What does that achieve? Nothing. Just move it. So yeah, right, cool. I need one of them. And one of them. Let's go make me tractor. Sorry, Zinc. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. Right, we are on. Examine. Tractor! I'll have you. Cute. And now I need my trailer, which I should have enough bytes for, I think. I have plenty of bytes for a trailer. Oh, 3,000 bytes. Yes. I'll think what I need again next. So for now, actually, how much are canisters? Of interest. Did I get my chemistry lab? 1,600 bytes. I need my chemistry lab, which is really important. Otherwise, I'm sort of. Was that the sound of that not scanning anymore? No, that is still scanning. And my generator needs some power in it.
Generate.
What was that? That was my research item. That's a research item. I might as well unpack you now. Now you're back here. It won't let me lock that one for some reason. Probably because the thing's running on it. I don't know. Tripping over all this stuff now. Right. Okay. So let's unpack the old tractor. The tractor. Medium storage on the front. Unpack that. Expand now. you up on there. I want my trailer. Did I get my? Did I do my trailer? Did I do my trailer? Did I do my trailer? Question is, did I do my trailer? I think I did my trailer. Yes, I definitely spent my rights on something. So what do I need to build my trailer? Trailer needs 1 compound, 1 aluminium. I think I can probably just about do that with that piece of compound that was at my feet. Oh, 1 piece of aluminium. Oh, I should say aluminum in this game, because it is spelt the American way, and I presume it's then said the American way of saying aluminum. Although, as a British guy saying aluminum, I'll be honest with you, it hurts. Whee! Wheelie. Right, okay. But it is spelt aluminum in this, so I can't really argue with it. I just have to, like, say, alright, you win. Trailer! Let's have a trailer. In fact, I might get another trailer while I'm at it. Might as well. Gives us another bit of compound. I think you can have 3 trailers in total, if I remember rightly. Something like 3. I'll have that one. I'll have that one. I will have that one. Thank you. I find if you put a trailer on the tractor, it just makes it a bit more stable as well, which is always a plus. I'm going to empty that backwards and forwards like a yo-yo. It's up to 3 trailers, and then on the big monster, on the big truck, the big rover, the large one, it's yeah, there's plenty going on with them. They can hold so much stuff. It's brilliant. Now I also need to do my tools. I need to get my stop it. There we go. Boost mod, wide mod, narrow mod, inhibit alignment. Right. Boost mod. Was it the boost mod that I'd normally use? Drill mod is important. Boost mod, yes. Drill mod, I'm going to have to wait for the drill mod, that's fine. Okay. I need to unload all of this garbage. I will be tidying this base. Look, anyone joining, look at the state, look at the floor, look at that. What sort of mess is this? I want ship shape. Normally what I'd do is I'd make some little dimples in the ground so I can like chuck all the same things in the same hole. But I did that for a bit and then realised I'd lost like all the wolframite that I just got. It just sort of must have just disappeared through the floor. Thankfully I had another save that I could go back, so I didn't lose that much progress. But it made me think there's got to be a better solution, and that's when I discovered the canisters, which I'd never used before, and it's just completely changed the way I will play it. I'm a bit of a resource hog, should we say? It's like I like to make sure I've got like everything, all the things. No. So you can go over there. You go where you like. You just go where you like. Pack that. Cool. But I need to find batteries on this Swifty, because they just not going to cut it otherwise. What was the building? I wanted another trailer. Oh, and I've done it all the way over here. Fine. Right, another trailer. I think I'll take 2 trailers. 2 lots of medium storage, 1 tractor. We need to make sure I've got a generator on there. With stuff in it. It's all about like maximise the usage of the slots, so you don't have to carry as much. There we go. Thank you. Power cell. Power cells you might as well get used by the base. Solar. Right, so yeah. I need to put my trailer over behind. Put your thing away. There you go. No, I don't want to put it there. There. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing really well. Yeah, I figured because I presume that the amount of coding that's involved with every single piece of resource that you pick up, with all the collision walls and all that sort of stuff that you're constantly trying to compete with, I can totally understand why stuff disappears through the floor. It's like, there's a lot of things colliding, and it could just get to a point where it just says, "No, brain fart. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's probably better just to go fall, go away, start again. Don't be so greedy. Do it properly." But actually, I've had absolutely touch wood. Touch MDF. I've had no crashes or any sort of major issues since using the canisters. So it's sort of like more, as much as possible, get the tractor going, get the power on it, get all the things that you need. I want my little solar off there as well. Big solar on the thing. That is my tractor with light, 3 different power sources, so it doesn't really matter where I drive. I've got power coming from somewhere. I can always get organic. Something that I do like to do if I'm collecting organic is, if I get my gun out, instead of using the dig tool, you can use the not the alignment tool, the analyzer I think it is, to pick up stuff. But I find just tapping the flatten tool as you're walking over grass, it just picks up such a large area of grass that and doesn't really deform the terrain at all. And I find that's a really good way to sort of, without having to go and buy another mod for your gun, just a good way to kind of quickly harvest lots of organic stuff for you. I can go and shove that on the front of my tractor now, so I can. Not that I'm ever going to run out of it. It was just, it's sometimes useful to know. Sometimes you might need to make some carbon. In fact, I might just make a piece of carbon. That's not bad. Just shove that in there. We'll have one on the go when I come back. Yeah, because it gets rid of the stalactites and stalagmites, the ones that get in the way of your wheels. I can never remember. I can never remember which way around it is. Someone always told me that tights fall down, so that's how it stuck. Probably not a politically correct way of kind of teaching it now. Tights fall down. That was child of the 80s. They had different rules back then. I'm gonna put you back on there because just in case you decide to go. No. You can just float next to me. That's cool. Whatever you like, mate. I can't put it on there because there's zinc on it. Oh, Jeff, come on, get a grip. Get a grip. You go there, and you go on there. Happy days. Right, cool. What do we need in my backpack? I don't really need any of that. I might take some tethers, though. I've got 1 pack of tethers, or 1 compound to make tethers. That's fine. Come on. I need to make the chemistry lab. That's what I need to make more than anything right now. And then I'm going to have to make the chemistry lab, and I also need to go to the moon because I need to get some wolframite. So chemistry lab is on half. Did I get the chemistry lab yet? Don't think I've unlocked it yet, so that's fine. The wrong one. There you go. Chemistry lab. Oh, 1070. Man. That should be probably about close enough. I put all my stuff on my tractor. Let's just Let's just go for our mission on the tractor, I think. Generator, jump in there. Right, I tell you what I did see. I want some more of that copper as well. Come back down here. Can't pick that one up yet without packaging it. That's where the big buggies come in. That's very true. Laterite, in case I come across an exopad. That is a very, very valid point. Because I always do it, and I always think, oh, I've got one on my... No, I haven't. And then I think, oh, well, next time I'll make sure I find a star pit. Right. Good scan then. Thank you. I'll just take the one. Go away. So I need some copper. I need malachite. I need to get some more quartz. If I fill one of those with malachite, one of those with quartz probably is a good thing. But ammonium, definite. I need ammonium. I can't remember where I saw that. It was down on one of the tether trails, I'm sure. I think it was this one that went. Move. Little robot there. Well, I don't need to follow that anymore. In fact, what I'd like to do is see what salvage I can get from some of these crafts, because if I can get some more power sources and things, we're doing alright. I forgot to pick them up as well. Good, that beacon can stay there. I know there's quartz down there, but there's tons of quartz down in that little cave. So let's just... Oh, there you go. Feather trails caught me up again. Great. That's good, which means that malachite should be up here. It was. I guess I probably mined most of it, but that's cool because there's probably still some in there. There it is. You know, I think I unlocked one of the mods, didn't I? And I didn't even make the bit for it. It's an absolute tool. Yeah, so I wrote down a list of all the things I need to collect, because I thought, once I realised that the storage containers, they do one that holds 400. I thought, there was a bit of a glitch on one of them where it said that you get 32 storage for the medium ones, and then when you look at the big ones, it says you get 32 for the big ones. And I thought, well, I'm not gonna waste my time with that because I already get that anyway, so I didn't bother. But then I was in creative mode, just having a bit of a blast about with a couple of things I wanted to try out, and I realised that they were much bigger, and they hold 400 of each thing, each resource. And I thought, I wonder how much it's going to take to actually get 400 of everything, right the way up to like kind of your nanocarbon alloy, all that sort of stuff. What you have, what like resources you have to get, and in what quantity, and just looking at the numbers of things that you have to get, it's just yeah, I need like thousands of like organic and to make the carbon and to make this and to make that, and that's sort of like, yeah. I wrote down the list and thought, that looks like a good idea, that looks like a great idea, let's start this list. And at the end of it I thought, yeah, that was a really bad idea. It's just made me realise just how much I've got to do to get to I know there's more in there, but I don't know how far back I can be bothered digging. Oh, there was one. Don't die, cause I wasn't paying attention. Cause that would be really bad. I didn't really want to do that either. Aha, there you go. Did you just pick up organic off the side, Mr. Astroneer man? Why on earth would you pick up organic off the side? Got plenty of it now. You said you wanted organic for everything. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is good. That'll be a very useful tool indeed. Check that out. Look at all this. You just end up picking up. You pick up organic just for the shits and giggles, man. And it's so much quicker as well with the canisters. Because you can just wander over and just click the hologram at the top and it just goes plop, 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 plop. Just happy times. Happy times. But if this is the closest like kind of thing that I feel like is actual work, then I don't think I'm doing too badly. There are certainly worse things in life than having to manually put things from your virtual self into a virtual backpack. Why did I drive that way? That's through all of that. We went over to that thing. Oh, that looks like some nice wrecking. Shits and giggles, is that a Texan thing, is it? I always say for shits and giggles, man. Can't remember where I first heard it. But yeah, doing it for the shits and giggles. There's a funny German bloke that was talking about the term for shits and giggles. I don't understand this. Shits and giggles. Do you giggle when you shit? I don't understand. Why would you say such a thing? Look at that. Yeah. Although I've got nothing to put it on because my rover's not got the right seatage. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. I will remember it's here. And when I need a rover seat, I'll come back to you. I'm not going to dig all the way in there, I don't think. Because I should dig all the way in there. But I'm not gonna. Yawl. That's a phrase. My missus, my better half. She was watching these I think it's called Cold Case Files or something, and the lady on it she says yawl. Everyone, tell you what, yawl. I don't know. It just flows so well. It just works with the accent. What y'all gotta do? Yeah, it's like sort of I guess it's like the prospector voice that that a pal of mine used to do that sort of made me chuckle. Where I had a bit of a on the S's. I can never get that whistle right, but he was so good at it. So it's like, as a grown man, me practicing to whistle again has been you know, sometimes you just gotta grow up, stop learning. Ammonium. I think I probably dropped that. Fine. What are you doing? Where did it go? Oh, did I only pick up the one bit? I must have only picked up the one bit. Oh, there's 2 bits. But I thought I dropped a load, but clearly not. Let's dig it through here, shall we? Is it not Texas where the where that fellow is that like sort of crossbred the Carolina Reaper or Carolina Reaper? Or my geography of the US, I'm going to put my hands up and say it's absolutely terrible. I have no idea, but I'm guessing it's from Carolina. But I don't know where Carolina is in relation to Texas. Is it somewhere near, or is it the other side of the world, or is it just like listen to the stupid English bloke thinking he knows America when actually he's got no idea? It's on the other side of the country. It's in a different time zone. I don't know. Come on, that's fine. Any more in there? One more bit. Come on. Yeah, that'll do me. We'll have one more bit. Ammonium. Good. Right, let's follow on. Okay. What else haven't we got? I think it's clay I need as well for the launch thruster. Was it clay? No. I can't remember what it was. That was clay and I think it's no aluminium and aluminum and thingy jiggity but yeah, it's a different time zone. See, at least I knew enough to know that I was miles out. You know, see, know your faults, know your flaws. Yeah, regardless of which, I quite like chili. I quite like chilies. Quite like spicy food. I like, I'm not going to say the hotter the better, but I do quite fancy when someone says, "Oh, we've got the world record for spicy chilies." You want to know what the fuss is about, but I don't think I'm going to do the old macho thing and just stuff it in and then cry for 3 days while I'm pretending that it hasn't actually destroyed everything to do with my internal organs. It's the following day that always bothers me after spices, though. So always the following day. And I'm not going to go any further into that subject. I think we all know why that is. Right, anyway. I was here earlier. Yes, that's where that backpack was. Oh, there we go, some flesh. I can't remember what the ceramics for this. Wow! Wow! Yeah, that is a big stay. You can drive the entire length of the UK in like 5 hours. Do 3 laps. By the time you've been to see the grandkids once. But I'll just nip to London. Wow, that's... I don't know, living on such a small rock as we do, you don't sort of... You never really sort of... I never really think about how far away stuff must just be. And obviously with that sort of distance, being a bit of a a fan and a connoisseur of the different accents and dialects. In Texas, do you find that you can like you can pinpoint exactly where in the state people are from how they're talking and what they're saying? Like in the UK, I could pick someone out from Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool. Like Manchester and Liverpool aren't that far away from each other. So yeah, I can pick out. I can't do the Mancunian accent. I could do a bit of the old Scouse there though. That's great that. See that? That's called clay that. But then even within like the confines of Liverpool, for example, there are different parts of like kind of that area, like Merseyside, where you can notice a definite difference in the accent as it moves. So just interested what it's like in other places. My missus is from Germany, and when I first went to Germany, everyone just sounded like they were talking the same language. I didn't understand what anyone was saying. This was years and years and years ago. I didn't understand what anyone was saying. It was all just gobbledygook. But then, spending a lot of time in the area that she's from in the east of Germany, you start picking out the East German accent easier from other German accents. Doing bad Texan accents and like kind of, yeah, trying to fit into the stereotype when actually, like when you see generally on TV when you find someone doing an English accent, it's like it's almost like the world thinks we all speak like Queen's English, and no one in the UK speaks Queen's English. It just doesn't happen. For a kick-off, I'd drop most of the beginning and end letters off all what I'm saying because it's just because it's lazy.
Yes, I wouldn't want to sit here talking like this. Oh, that's absolutely smashing.
Welcome to the UK. We all talk like this and drink Pims on the terrace. Yeah, we don't talk that. Occasionally you'll see people like that can do a good regional British accent. Yeah, there's some people that you kind of, and there's like actors. I can't think of anything else. Mind fart. But yeah, there's things that I've watched in the past, and then when you see the person afterwards, you think he's American. I'm sure I could have sworn he was British because the role that he played, that sort of thing. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was that I'm thinking about now. I can see a face, but I can't name names, programs, or anything, or films or whatever. So I'm just going to shut up, crack on with the Astroneer. Right, let's get some copper on the go. Wait. Checking the time there. Go for the comfort break in a moment. The lucky lady loves Graham Norton. Yeah, he's. Do you know when he was first, when Graham Norton was first on TV, he was all right for a bit, and then he annoyed me. I couldn't take it anymore because he was just too over the top. Or it felt like it was too over the top. But then, as he's got older, and I've got a bit older, and I just got to catch some bits of it. Yeah, I can kind of see why he's a funny guy. He's a clever guy. But I just find his humour can be just right sometimes. Just what you need. I was thinking, what's happened to me trailer? Right, okay, let's see what we've got. We need to be making rockets. I need to be making rockets because I have to go. I have to make my chemistry lab, which is. Have I got it? No. Wrong thing. Chemistry. Where's the chemistry? Where's the compass? I've completely. No, it's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in that one. It's not. That's all storage. It's in one of these. Right there. So no, soil centrifuge, chemistry lab. I need that. Yes, let's get us a chemistry lab. Yes. You missed Benny Hill. Oh wow. Yeah, it's almost before my time was Benny Hill. Yeah. I don't know. It's when you enter Benny Hill, it's just that music that goes to immediately. It's like everyone knows it. You know that one. That was a bad rendition of it, but you know, I hope I did it some sort of justice that you can understand what it was exactly that I was trying to get at. Anyway, shut up, Jeff. Small canister. Don't want a small canister. What small canister? I didn't even see small canister. What is small canister? What does a small canister hold? What does a small canister hold? I didn't. See what small canister is. What would be in the storage bit. I must be clicking on the wrong bit again here. Button repeat, wasn't it? I don't know how much the small canister. Nailed it. See, never done an a cappella Benny Hill music before, but you know, there's not enough space, so I've been running around in the background as well. Oh, hang on, I've got that as well. Research sample, that's a big one. Let's stick that in there. We'll give us something cool. Alright, let's put you in. Okay, you go. What are we gonna get? 740. No, that's not bad. Better than a kick in the teeth. They added backpack items to the small printer for automation. Ah, get you. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking small canister. That's just like that one in it on my gun. Yeah, that should be there. Yes. I did think there isn't a one between 1 and 32. Seems like a bit excessive. Right. A chemistry lab. I need down here. 2 of 1 resin. Or 1 of 2 resin. Tungsten. For chemistry lab, I have to go to the moon. So I should have really researched the rocket first. A large. Is the rocket in the center? Or is it in the? Oh, it must be in a large printer. Large printer. God, I hate having all that stuff all over the floor. It's too made in. I need to get this in. Delta. No? Right, okay, come on. You're messing with me now, aren't you? I can tell. Chemistry lab. Research centre. Oh, it's because I haven't researched it. Oh, I'm such a tit. Yes, it's on here. Could be on here somewhere, he says. 1500 bytes. Okay, small shuttle. We need that. And we need... It's lovely that they sent him down here with like no clue how to make anything. Like, yeah, you have to find your way back. It's not like... But you already know how to make stuff. Not a favourite. Well, we need that as well anyway. Aluminium and ammonium. Cool. And oh no. What did I just unlock? That thing. I need to get the shuttle. That's what I'm doing. I have to go for a wee. It's distracting me. You just think, I'll just get this bit done and I'll go for a pee, and then you forget, and then next thing you know is, no, I don't pee. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm in control of my faculties still, but that's a good time for a coffee break. I don't blame you. I'm going to use this moment to go for a pee. Bills. Cool. Right. Okay. Medium shuttle. Small shuttle. I need 1500 bytes. I've got 624. I'm gonna have to shove something in the research thingy. I was supposed to make another research chamber. Actually, that would have been a good idea. In fact, I might do that now. Research chamber. One of two compound. I need another compound. Any compound on the floor? Compound. Go. Whoop. Cool. Right, let's get into. We'll have another one of them. Oh, and what I should have done as well is I should have taken my rover. Take me rover. Like that. Stick that in there. Oh, that didn't last long. Yeah, I'll have to steal some of that back. Oh no. Right, cool. Fine, fine. We'll turn the generator on for a minute then. Now I'll do it the other way, and I'll use the generator, which will be a good idea. A good use of the generator to help. Now we should be doing it. Turn on, yes. Wind turbines going, generators going. We're kind of just about maintaining what we need to do. Examine Delta. Still can't do anything in there because I haven't got enough bytes for. I haven't got enough bytes for that yet. Boost mod. Love that. Thank you. Put that on my gear. Anyone's watching that doesn't know what that does, that means. There you go. Increases deformation speed attached to the terrain tool to activate. In other words, it moves the ground about a bit quicker. Give it a bit more bit more pouk to your gun there. Bit of pouk, as they say around here. Right, okay. Ceramic I need because I want to make a drill. But I don't think I've got the drill yet, so... No, it's going to cost me 1,000 bytes, and before I do that, I've got to make the shuttle. I have to make the shuttle. Could do with some packages, actually. That would be really useful, because then I can package that and buggy up. I need an oxygenator. I need some packages. Okay. Yeah, we're playing that game. Fine. Play that game. Good. We need some quartz. Quartz? Yeah, quartz. We're going to need lots and lots and lots of glass. Got any resin? I've got one resin there. Any more kicking about on the floor? No. Bang and blast.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I thought they, rather than going and mucking around trying to find graphite, which I obviously don't need at the moment. Yeah, I noticed there was some kicking around by those toys. Obviously that must be just a Christmas event thing that they're running, I guess. There you go. Don't need to be on there. I'll go on there for now. Oh, I had more research than that. Man. Right, that's it. I'm just gonna go. I'll take the thing. I'll go and get two bits. Which is better than nout. Dun, 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 dun. Couple more bits of research on me bugger. There's another bit out here, wasn't there? Yes, they'll go and get the furthest away stuff. The Christmas cheer event. That makes sense. What with everything else going on, you kind of... The festive period just seems to have faded into non-existence. Not sure whether I should be wishing people a Merry Christmas or just wish people a Christmas at the moment. It's... Are you ready for Christmas? Probably more than ever. I think Christmas Day is just going to be sitting around in my pants at the moment. It's like there's no one coming round. I'm not going to see anyone, so you know, sitting around in my pants, depressed, eating chocolate. That'll do me. We can sit and watch Disney films together. Yay! Yeah, okay. That happens a fair bit where you. It seems to happen a fair bit where you go to pick something up and then it sort of picks up something that you're not even looking at. What was that? Oh, that was me generator. Oh, I shouldn't have been running. Dafty. Am I? Go on there. Go on there. Oh. Go on there. That's it. That's the way. I'll put you on there. More. Nope. Nope. Okay. Thank you. Any more? Any more? Any more? More for any more? That'll probably do me for now. Pick one of them. Although I do need to either make another tractor and bits and pieces, or I just... Yeah, I'll make one tractor, one trailer, one medium storage. Yeah. Prepare for... a visit to the moon. Half an hour on the time. Right, so can I make my rocket yet? No, that's fine. Yo. That should give us enough. Should give us enough. Right. So, I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a trailer. I'm gonna need a medium storage. 2 meters. So, that's it. Get all this garbage into that. I always make, as well as a rule of thumb, I will always make 2 boosters. Just so I don't end up, because if I accidentally click the wrong thing while I'm in space and end up landing on the wrong planet, I would like to know that I've got a spare booster to get back. It means you've always got one in, almost like one in your backpack, so it doesn't matter where you go, as long as you've got your shuttle, you can get back, which is, I think, probably a good idea. Did have some aluminium, didn't I? Are they aluminium? Cute, 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 cute. Boost that one. Yes, yes. Almost left the planet. Coming up for 3 hours. I mean, I haven't left the planet yet, but if it only took 3 hours to craft everything you need to leave the planet, then I don't suppose NASA would have ever been a thing, because people would be doing this in the back garden. Yeah, I know the basic stuff's always there, isn't it? There's certain I basically go to the other planets shopping. This is such an obvious planet to obvious choice to build your base on, because just everything's here in decent quantity. But if I want to go to say if I want Wolframite, I'll go to the moon. If I want Vasani was another one that I went to, but I can't remember exactly what it was that I went there for, but it'll all come back to me. Yeah, but I know if I got really stuck, I could find it. I just can't be bothered looking around for ammonium and building the printer and the power and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense. And an oxygenator is usually very handy. But if you take a tractor with you, then technically you don't really need your oxygenator. You can just stay very close to your tractor. But it's sort of anything that you can save. But I suppose it's again makes sense in real world, I guess. Anything that you can save space-wise to fill with something else, the better. So you get plenty of backpack space there. So what I like to do is I've got, when I'm up there, I'm going to put that in the ship with one solar. Don't think there's any point in taking wind because there's no atmosphere up there, is there? Or is there? Or is it just low atmosphere? I'm going to take some of those if there's any space. I'm going to take some of those packages because if I can bring stuff back, that'll be ideal. The solar panel, so I don't need that solar panel. You can stay there for a minute. Spare booster. And then I need tractor, a trailer. I'm just going to package you up just because you're right in the middle. It's really annoying. Tractor, our trailer. Tractor. I'm not going to package you up just in case I need to use you again. Something that I've forgotten, which is obvious. More shuttle, yes. For now, You get up there, second. You can go here. And what do we need? Something to do with aluminium, I'm sure, for the buckle. 2 aluminium, that's it. 2 of those tiny blocks of aluminium can make a space shuttle. Low wind, high sun. This is good to know. Yeah, that's great. Low wind, high sun, so there's no point really taking a wind turbine. But if I can take a... Ah, but it doesn't say no wind. I suppose if a generator is actually as good a thing on a rover as anything, so I am going to leave my solar plant over. Wind turbine here. I don't need it up there. On there. That goes on the thing. Go on. One of them. Second one of them is two resin. Make a. Oh no, on a cat. I'm just putting it down my cave. Get the old slide on. That's it. Come on. It's the simple things in life. I was just really engrossed by the fact I was trying to get down there without. Oh, I thought there was more resin down there. There. On one large bit, yeah, that makes sense because there's the big slot for the large printer and then the ones on the sides for the. I think that might be what I've done on my other. I tend to use the large B platforms for most things. They're just okay. But the old MC hammer going on there. Let's just well. Oh, you daft. Right, no, not much left on that side. Ah, so you know when you're not using when you haven't got the boost mod attached. If I was to take that off, does that not drain anything from my gun? If I take that off, now my gun should like deform without. Oh, it won't deform. It won't make a difference anyway because I'm still connected to my tether line. So silly. Oh, you can turn. Oh, I can turn it off. Yeah, that's that's true. Yeah, just use the off button. I don't have an off button. I don't have an on button either. just like kind of. I just like middle of the road me. Striving, as I say, striving for mediocrity. I'll be happy at that. Come on. Turn the thing off. Then you go. You want to do? Oh, it's a good day indeed. Right, come here, you know what? I'm just going to put you here. You can go. You can. No, you're not. No, in fact, you're not. You're not going to go there. I am going to try and get you on the. It's just horrible to move around sometimes. That's the. big stuff is just a pig to move with a controller, because it just gets to a point like this where you just can't. You just have to drop it, turn around, pick it up again. There's no real easy way to. There we go. Right, let's get me old booster on there and unpack. Cool. I've got my spare booster, I've got my trailer, I need a tractor, which is aluminium and something. Back to woods. Back to 2 aluminium. I don't think no, I'm completely out of aluminium. I'll just take the one that I've got. I'll just take you, I think. I'll take that off. Right, cool. I want a work light for definite. Thank you. Good. I've got solar, I've got a work light, I've got a booster, I've got a trailer. Tractor. I will use this one. Cool. I'll have you. Thank you very much. I know I can get all the other bits and pieces within a stone's throw of this place anyway, so alright, so we've got tractor, got the trailer. I need 1 medium storage there. I'm going to take a second medium storage. How do you package a medium storage? Press it. There we go. We'll have you as well. So I've got the carrying capacity that I want. What haven't I got? I don't have. Don't have that there. I feel like I'm missing something. I'd usually have a battery on one of those slots anyway. Oh, generator. No. Oh. There we go. So that's. A beacon. Oh, yes, you star. Yes, a beacon. Really, really important part of the old. In fact, I'm just going to go get some quartz and down here to make a beacon. Yeah, for anyone that hasn't done this before, as soon as you get to a planet, there's a damn good idea to take a beacon with you, if not 2. So when you leave the planet, you can come back and find where you landed last time. Always useful, knowing where you've already landed. And a bit of a pain if you don't, because you can waste a lot of fuel. I don't know whether they've changed that. I'm sure the first time I've gone up there and tried to find out where I landed, I didn't think about that, and then yeah, instantly lost like anything that I'd built there. Cool, right. Feels like a full backpack to me. Beacon, yes, good. You know, and I knew there was something else that I would normally be taking with me, and it isn't a packager. There was always something else. I know that thing's always full. I'm absolutely, every possible slot in my backpack's usually filled with something that I'm going to need for that mission. Maximise as much as you can get. So yeah, we'll take my beacon that I've just made, and we'll stick a beacon on a drill mod 1. Yeah, and for that I need ceramic cannon. Actually need some more bites. Drill mod 1, 1000 bites. Must have something that I can get. How far are we off? I think it's 2000. efficiently, but you know, anything around here save me having to go off into the middle of nowhere to try and re-get. Run, man, run! Cool. Cool. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. I think the first time I'd actually gone up there in recent times, I already had the drill mod and stuff with me, so I'd never even I already had it, and it sort of makes sense that because the whole planet is just a big ball of stone. Out up there. Cute. Don't you slow me down so I suffocate. Don't want it that badly. Bayer. I know the name Bayer. Oh. I can't remember what the... Hey, run. Oh, that sense of just like, oh, good, tasty, delicious air. It's a really satisfying noise when it fills his canister as well. You just think, yes, clearly needed that. Yeah, I worked for a lot of years for a Danish company who in the pressure washer world. And the German pressure washers were always our arch rivals. They were the one that everybody knows. Like kind of the, I don't know if you get. I don't suppose it'd be the same word here, but here we'd like saying you say like do the hoovering, but a hoover is like brand for vacuum cleaner, but it's just so engrossed in people's. Right. So like entwined into people's like kind of. Oh, I didn't want to put it in that one. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's just there for show. Right, have I got enough? I've got enough. Yes. Excellent. I can now go in. Drill mod 1, 2, bidoo. So now I'll put the drill mod 1 on my gun. Don't really want to. That does make it a darn sight easier. Does it make it easier to? Sounds daft. Does it make it easier to drill through normal terrain and soil and what have you if you're using the drill mod, or is it just a pointless waste of electricity and power until you get to using it on stone? Is it worth turning it off, or do you? Because I tend to just leave it on and make sure I'm always tethered to something, or like tethered to me tractor or whatever. Right. What else do we need? What else do we need from our journey to the stars here? That's going in the ship now, almost. Yeah, I can go in the ship. Nothing else I can fit on it anyway, so. Oh. Power, thrust, tractor trailer, storage, beacon, light. Didn't really need to do that. I just don't like it flipping out the side of the thing if I can avoid it, but no, it's fine. Not much in regular, so yeah. That's what I thought. I thought it did go a bit quicker, but it didn't seem to make a huge amount of difference. I don't want that single tether for me. Could be alright making tethers when I'm there. What else am I going to need? Notice. I think oxygenator. Can we get an oxygenator? That's probably not bad. Hang on. Oxygenator 1,800. I can't bother wait for 1,800. I'm just going to go in my tractor, come back with as much stuff as my little legs can carry. Tethers. Got a piece of compound. I've got enough for 10 tethers. I've got my drill mod. But you know what? On the bus. I hope I remembered everything that I needed because I left the cooker on. Go to solo. What launched that? Where is it? Oh, there. Wow. That's as good a bet as any. The old Borealis up there. I've never seen that before. That must be new. That's quite cool, that. Never seen that before. There's a lot of stuff here already. Excellent. Right, forgot. Yeah, this is all cool. Right, that's all a bit different. They've changed this. This didn't look like this last time I landed, or maybe it's a different biome. No deliveries. One sec. Well, it's. I did say I was going to. I'm only going to do a 3-hour stream, and that's coming up to 3 hours, or just gone over 3 hours now. I think actually the fact I've landed on another planet. Thank you very much for the help, Anton. That's cool. Like, kind of quite nice to chat along to people as you're doing it that know the game as well. It's that's cool. So I'm going to get into my space shuttle because that'll save the game there. So when I pick it up again. I'll continue from this point, so I won't play this game offline. I'll just keep going. I'll keep going. Oh, right. 4 planets will have the Borealis. I hope they leave it on. It looks really nice. No, it's really cool. System area. If you're watching, leave the Borealis on. It looks cool, man. It's got that sort of spacey feel. Cool. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good crack. I really enjoyed. Thanks for watching along. Thanks Phil for joining and watching and all that sort of stuff. But. I'm definitely going to be coming back to this save. Like I say, I won't be playing this one offline. I'm going to keep this one purely as an online stream, and we'll just keep going. It should start picking up a bit quicker next time, obviously, as well, because I've already picked up a lot of the stuff that I need. It's that initial grind of getting the bits that you need before you can build that bit to go and get that bit. But now I've been able to get to the moon. I'm going to get some tungsten or whatever it is that I need to then go and build my atmospheric or my chemistry lab, and then it'll open the world up for like loads and loads and loads of stuff. And I'll check out your whispers shortly, Anton, with the bits and bats that you sent through. I really appreciate you doing that, mate. Really cool. And stay safe, stay well in Texas, and that was Astroneer. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon on the next one. Fidget 2000 signing off. See you later, guys. Cheers. Ta-da. Oh, it's not working. Ta-da. Ta-da. Almost looked like I knew what I was doing for a minute, didn't it? No. See ya.